I thought I'd get on here and share this with you. This is Uberti 1858 Remington New Army. Um, Obviously, these were never made with adjustable rear sights, but they went ahead and did that and added this to their regular list of items. Um, I bought this gun used. It came with two Hal cylinders chambered in 45 Colt, and I also have two cylinders that are for percussion. I haven't been shooting muzzleloaders very much lately, just been very busy and the weather hasn't been very cooperative. But I had to correct some issues that this had, which is probably why it was secondhand. So many didn't know what to do with it, didn't want to mess with it. Um, Basically, it didn't matter if it was cartridge or muzzleloader, but this thing was shooting at 25 yards. It was probably close to 15 to 18 inches, depending on the load, at 25 yards high. So there wasn't a whole lot I could do with the front sight. The tallest that I could find was a Skinner sight. This is a solid brass. It ended up being roughly 40 thou taller than the one that was on here, which was actually a pretty nice front sight, dovetailed, and then the actual blade itself was dovetailed and pinned. But I like the look of this. It's also, I don't know if I can get it on there. It is actually got line checkering on the back side facing the shooter. Well, that didn't solve the problem. If I shoot stouter loads, which exit the barrel faster, point of impact did drop by about 5 inches, but it was still unacceptable, I thought. So the only other course of action that I could actually do that would help was the rear sight blade was really tall. So I'm not exaggerating on that either. It was probably close to 3/16 tall. So what I did was I just went ahead and filed that down almost flush with the actual blade housing where the adjustments are for windage and elevation. And I took a narrow file and I had to make that notch obviously deeper because when I took that down it removed most of the notch. So just something to keep in mind if you run into this issue. And hopefully it solves the problem. So I'll try to get a range session in tomorrow. Shooting lead bullets only in the cartridge 45 Colt. My hand loads, they're not too stout. 250 grain, moving at about 680, a little under 700 feet. I've got a few that'll push 900, but I don't like doing that. The gun might be capable, the cylinder might be, but why push it? You know, I mean, I've got Rugers that will do that all day long, and then some. So why mess with that? At any rate, if you run into this issue, those are two little things you might want to try. Like I said, I've yet to shoot it after making this modification, but that'll be following suit soon. Y'all take care.